Hello. So today I'm going to provide my book review of Anita Moorjani's New York Times bestseller, Dying to Be Me. This is a book about Anita's journey through cancer into her near-death experience, her NDE, and then back into this world. For those of you who need a little introduction to Anita Moorjani, she is of Indian descent, born and raised in Singapore, and yes, currently touring the world with the I Can Do It conference. I basically actually, went for the I Can Do It conferences here in DC as well as in New York, and I got the chance to meet her personally, get a photo, and that's where I bought the book as well. And as soon as I got home, I took it out of the bag, I took it out of the I Can Do It bag and read it all in one sitting. And for the type of person that I am, I do not read books in one sitting. So it was a great book to read. Basically, let's see, the foreword is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. I'm sure most of you who are trying to look for this book already know him. And yeah, so it starts off with Anita's, her life in Singapore, growing up with parents who were of Hindu religious beliefs, and how she went to to Catholic school, and growing up with like different belief systems and how that kind of shaped her. She goes into discussing her parents looking for a bridegroom for her, which is very common in the Indian culture. But she talks about how insane or how difficult it was for her to understand that way of thinking, because of being obviously brought up in Singapore, and having various cultures like define and kind of help grow her into the person that she was. She talks about meeting the love of her life finally, Danny, who both of them actually currently reside in Singapore, or I guess in Hong Kong. Yeah, in Hong Kong. And she also then, goes into like how she got the cancer in April of 2002, how it went really bad to the point that she was in ICU by 2006, and her few days in ICU where she did actually have that NDE experience. She goes into the experience in detail. She talks about what she saw on the other side, including her dad. She talks about how she did not want to come back from that realm, but chose to do that. And she talks about how that healing caused, that experience and that healing caused her to get rid of her cancer, and was cancer free after about like 5 or 6 weeks, I believe it was, in the hospital. And then she was released from the hospital, and now she just tours the world talking about her experience, letting people know the new way of living, or a new way of looking at life, and embracing the good things in life, and approaching everything with a positive attitude, an attitude of love, of peace, of happiness, the good stuff. So it's definitely a really good book to get. I got this at the conference, so I could get it signed by her for $24.95. Let me show you that. And there's the signature for me. You can also get, she's done 2 other CD. I mean, you can get the book, in a CD, so it's actually read by her. And she also has some deep meditation for healing CD as well, which you can get. I'm sure you can get these online anywhere, especially on Amazon.com. But I'll put some links in the description to help you guys. If you have any questions for me about the book, about her, please feel free to leave a message, and I will try to answer as best I can. All right, well, I hope you guys have a good day, and God bless.